This first song is called A World on Fire. This next song is a little bit longer than that one. And it's about all the sad stuff I see in the world, and I see a lot of sad stuff, and it's called Sad. Get on my level, Madison. Picture a depressed onion cutting itself. I met a homeless man named Rich. He wasn't. Isn't that terrible? I saw a flyer for a lost dog, and the dog didn't have any legs. I saw a diabetic kid trick-or-treating. I saw a giraffe who had a short neck. That was sad. Or a deer. I saw an old man get hit by a train. He didn't see it in the pouring rain. He didn't hear me shout, "Look out for the train!" Because I didn't say anything. I just thought to myself, ooh, this is gonna be sad. And it was. I'm a genius. I saw a man with only one eye in a 3D movie. I saw a little boy drop his ice cream cone directly on his mother's corpse. I saw a kitten stuck in a tree, then the kitten jumped off and he hung itself. I saw a boy who had red hair. I went to a store looking for something to buy, but they only sold paintings of the same sad guy. No, wait, this store sells mirrors. See what I did there? Let's rock! No. The world's so sad, Madison. Pain, war, genocide, racism, sexism. But I gotta remember there's good things about it too. Like the fact that none of that's happening to me. Score! Still, though, it's hard not to be sad about it. How do y'all do it? I've been telling you guys terribly sad things this whole song. You haven't been sad at all. You've been happy. No. You've been laughing. That's it, laughter. It's the key to everything. It's the way to solve all the sadness in the world. I mean, not for the people that are actually sad, but the people like us that gotta fucking deal with them all the time. Being a comedian isn't being an insensitive prick capitalizing on the most animalistic impulses of the public. It's being a hero. The world isn't sad. The world's funny. I get it now. I'm a sociopath. I saw an old man slip and fall. What a fucking idiot. I saw a woman at her daughter's funeral. Ha ha ha. Classic comedy. Everything that once was sad is somehow funny now. The Holocaust and 9/11. That shit's funny 24/7, 'cause tragedy will be exclusively joked about, because my empathy is bumming me out. Goodbye, sadness. Hello, jokes. Thank you very much. So about halfway through the show, so I think it's time to talk about how deep I am. And I'm pretty fucking deep, guys. So deep that I named the song #deep. you ever stopped to watch a bluebird drop from a tree and take to the air? Me neither. Have you ever took time out to finish a rhyme, but the right words just weren't there? Meet Cleaver. The people in my life are like grains of sand, 'cause they stick together, yeah. Often near my butthole. If life is an ocean, I am a deep and handsome fish. A fish that's drowning. If the artistic process is a birth canal, then I am a freshly jellied kid. Come witness my crowning. These thoughts of mine must be a sign that if Jesus can walk on water, can he swim on land? Probably not. Have you ever accidentally peed on the toilet seat instead of on your girlfriend's face? Me neither. Me neither. Have you ever wrote a song note for note and not a single note was out of place? Duh. Hold on. The people in my life are like blades of grass. How? 'Cause they're all so grounded, but at least grass stays away from my butthole. Art is a harlot, and I am her sassy urban friend. Bitch, why you being so selfish? If mama is right and the world is my oyster, then I must have an allergy to shelving. You don't know. How could you know? If life makes you wish you were dead, just put on a good movie, then promptly put a bullet in your head. Spend forever asleep, 'cause life pales in comparison to living the dream. Hashtag. Thank you. We had a hell of a ride, but you thought we were riding to heaven. Well, I motherfucking lied, so crank that funky shit to 11. Hey man,
what's up, bro?
You hear about Bo, dude?
Yeah, the kid sucks, man.
Kid's trying to rap. He was in theater in high school. Now he's trying to rap. What?
It was that him.
Holy shit.
Oh fuck, this motherfucker scares me. I can't do this shit. I can't do this shit. I can't fucking do this.
Just shut up! Photosynthetical, I want a botanical, and I'm kinda theoretical. Quantum mechanical, alphabetical, a word puritanical, not a hypothetical. I rule tyrannical. Tyrannical-saurus rex. Fuck the system, solar plex. Us, the Lone Star Texas. Yeah, too smart to be sexist. Hey, slow it down, the shit's too quick. Fuck it, stick with it. The kid is too sick to quit. Haters, suck my dick. Handle the candle, lick the wick, no stop. You're better than that, come on, male definition, there's a letter in that. Spell male, then repeat the second letter in that. AA, if you gotta go, don't letter in that. I said I got a green light, Jay Gatsby, and no leaking's just for Maxi. So leak my tracks, they're tax-free, and that's the way it should be if you ask me. Take this music, choose it, use it, fuse it, abuse it, lose it. Some of you like it sweet, but if it's just me, then B, let's ride the beat. Fucking in a bucket, my stomach is gonna upchuck. Texas Ranger, no Walker, get up, Chuck. Pixar sticks are slick cause they fucked up. What a fucked up, stuck up, suck up. Say this shit is crap, scoff, write me off. Some white kid trying to rap because I'm willing to quit. Just kidding, the kid will keep killing this shit. We've had a hell of a ride, but you thought we were like the wind blow, blowing out the window. Amnesty, amnesia, I remember a window in Indonesia. Pleased to meet ya. I don't believe in Jesus. Jesus, please don't sneeze, you cheese it. Please, it's just what I believe it's. Not Jesus, it's Jesus, right? Not like that, Jeremiah, right guy. Rhyme too tight and it's making you fight mine. Skin light right, like a night when you ride by. Lord of the Rings, man, I'm the token white guy. Too dense, gotta rewind it. Hate my brain, but too sane to mind it. The meaning's there, but as a rule of thumb, just hum if you're too dumb to find it. We've had a hell of a ride, but you thought we were riding to heaven. Well, I motherfucking lied, so crank that funky shit to 11. We've had a hell of a ride, but you thought we were riding to heaven, heaven. I motherfucking lied, now crank that funky shit to 11, baby. We had a hell of a ride, but I thought we were riding to heaven, heaven. You motherfucking lied, so crank that funky shit to 11, 11. If you think I'm joking, well then you don't know me. You don't know me at all. You think I'm joking, well then you don't know me. You don't. We had a hell of a ride, but I thought you thought we were riding to heaven. But you lied. I'm a lie, I'm a lie. You don't. I'm a lie, I'm a lie. You don't know me. You don't. I'm a lie, I'm a lie. You think I'm joking? Well then you don't know me. You don't know me at all. If you think I'm joking, well then you don't know me.
Well, I wake up in the morning at 11:47 and I can't believe I have to face the horror of another fucking day. And the magnificent magnitude of my morning erection merely mocks me like the sun in its optimistic greeting of the day. Managing to manifest a modicum of motivation, I meander to the kitchen, make a mission out of mixing Nescafe. But the milk is going off and coffee by itself is bitter, and there's ants all through the sugar in the supermarkets miles a fucking way. My life is pretty sad, but I know that I should be glad. I could be a starving Ethiop or a policeman in Baghdad. Policeman in Baghdad. At 11:53 I instigate the day's ablutions in the hope my constitution can be altered by some action on the bowl. But the total non-existence of colonic animation seems to me the perfect metaphor for the utter constipation of my soul. By 11:59 I have decided that my life would be immediately improved by a carefully written list of short-term goals. But by 12:05 my list consists of 1. Put some pants on, 2. Go to the shop, buy some prunes and Panadol. My life is pretty shit, but I know I shouldn't whinge about it. I could be a Palestinian driving buses on the Gaza Strip. Yeah, how bad can it be? Some people have it worse than me. I could be an Ipswich prostitute or Gary Glitter's family. Yeah, I have no right to cry. Some people have it worse than I could be a thalidomide kid with something in my eye. Something in my eye. At 12:30 I realize I'm feeling so dejected that I've totally neglected the beginning of the Jerry Springer show. So I settle on the sofa, try to focus an iota of my motor neurons on the brilliant insights for which Jerry is known. And although on any other day a show entitled Midgets, Midgets, Midgets would excite me like a virgin at a year 11 ball, today those little jelly wrestling fellas fail to free me of my misery. Instead they simply serve to make me feel 3 foot tall. Mad, how bad can it be? Some people have it worse than me. I could be a junior lifesaver on a Bandarache beach, or a woman in the Taliban, or a Jew in the Ku Klux Klan, or the the architect of the World Trade Center, or a mortuarist in Mianyang. I could have my identity mistaken as a bomber in an underground station. I could be a peace-loving speechwriter in George W.'s administration. Yeah, you know that I don't have the right to be unhappy with my life. I could be Hitler's mother or Shane Warne's wife. Yeah, you know that I shouldn't be bitching. I could be in a worse position. I could be a three-nipple naturopath in the days of the Spanish and the Spanish Inquisition. You know I have no right to cry. Some people have it much, much worse than I. I could have a serious nut allergy and be shipwrecked on an island with a crate of Snickers bars, a jar of Nutella, and a fresh-baked pecan pie. Some people have it worse than I. Good. So, yeah.
My ex-girlfriend had a really weird fetish. She used to like to dress up as herself and then act like a fucking bitch all the time. My show is a little bit silly and a little bit pretentious, like Shakespeare's Willie or Noam Chomsky wearing a strap-on. It's also a little bit gay and a little bit offensive, like Thanksgiving Day or Noam Chomsky wearing a strap. So put your cell phones to vibrate and put your vibrators to cell phone mode. And welcome to the show. It goes a little bit like this. Joke. Exactly. Welcome to my flow. It flows a little bit like this. With a rap and a diss, then a swift rap in the wrist, a rap and a kiss. Like Hershey's rapping a kiss. Shit, I got a show that'll test your kids. And I'd ask one question, and the question is, what's funny? 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 Funny for funny. What's funny? 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 Funny. Oh yeah. Humor is often linked to shared experience. Like a guy gets up and says, have you noticed that public restrooms have really inefficient hand dryers? Oh my god, yes I have. Ha ha ha, really good point. They should fix that. It's good to know that somebody finally gets me, because my wife divorced me, which subconsciously forced me to lose all sense of self. So it's nice to think about hand dryers and not that cheating whore, because stand-up comedy is actually pretty easy. If you're an Asian comic, just get up and say, my mother's got the weirdest fucking accent. Then just do a Chinese accent, because everybody laughs at the Chinese accent, because they privately thought that your people were laughable, and now you've given them the chance to express that in public. Yeah, if you're a musical comic, just give them a little weird voice inflection, then take a Viagra and slap them with a rock-hard misdirection. Oh, what's funny? 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 Funny for funny. Tourette's! What's funny? 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 Funny. Oh, when the audience says, when I was a baby, maybe I laughed at people jiggling keys. Now I'm older and bolder and just get mad because I notice that the keys are to a Hummer. Fuck my life, I'm a fuck my wife. So fuck my wife and fuck my life. And my son is gay, but not sitcom gay. Daughter's a whore like another girl that used to be her mother, but the marriage made her Miss Mary Americana. I want a team with that screaming prima donna, but the radical feminists made my wife a man. Oh, and if I die happy, the situation will be autoerotic asphyxiation. I hate my life and it hates me back. And my friend is black, but I don't know what to call him. So I just call him, what up, Jamal? Even though his name is Steve. I hate my job, I hate my life, hate my kids, I hate my wife. Jews would know I do it, Judas beat me to it. I'm slowly slipping into a solipsistic coma, and I masturbate because I'm the only one whose standards are low enough to fuck me. What's funny? 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 Funny for funny. It's a boy. What's funny? 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 Funny, yeah. Hopefully this.
I came down to the breakfast table, I felt like I could cry. Tried so hard but wasn't able to look you in the eye. For I am feeling so much shame, yes I have brought disgrace. Can tell I've soiled my good name by the look upon your face. Well, it seems last night you caught me spanking it, no use denying it. Woo! All right, Los Angeles! I didn't hear you enter, no, I didn't hear the door, with my hand upon my member and my pants upon the floor. Now, Daddy, I'm ashamed and I completely understand if you never want to hug again or even shake my hand. Well, it seems last night you caught me spanking it, no use denying it, I was really cranking it. Dry your eyes, don't be so sad, but I wouldn't use those tissues, they've already been had. Hey, there's semen in them tissues, everybody. They stand up by themselves. The look upon your face made my swollen gland diminish. So I say, could you close the door? I really want to finish. Another 30 seconds, and if all had gone as planned, you'd have seen your future grandchildren dripping down my hand. Yeah! Oh, well, it seemed last night you caught me spanking it, no use denying it, I was fucking cranking it. Dry your eyes, don't be so sad, just because it was your bed, it's not that bad. Talk to me, Dad. Skiddly bop a doo. No fucking idea why I just started scatting right there. Must be the theater. Skiddly bop bop a doo. When I was only 17, you told me it was dirty, so it must be really creepy when your kid is pushing 30. Well, it seemed last night you caught me spanking it, no use denying it, I was fucking cranking it. Dry your eyes, don't be so sad, but I wouldn't use those tissues, they've already been adjusted because it was your bed. It's not that. Daddy, Daddy, please forgive me. Talk to me, Daddy. Talk to me, Dad.
I'm a faggot, I'm a retard, I got a girl's bag and a V-card, I got 3 friends on a whack-ass ride, you can judge by the cover cause it's shitty on the inside. No girls wanna fuck me, trust me, I don't give a fuck, don't adjust me, just please shut your face hole for just 1 second. Fuck you, faggot, you're so fucking dumb. Dumb, I'm the dumb one, calm down, Bo, just count to 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, I mean 4 shit, 3, 4, 5, bitch, I mean 6 shit, I quit, I got no patience, you won, I face it, you're like peaks at graduation, well, congratulations. The faggots, the spastic fat chicks who sit in the back with no one to do their lap, with the kid with acne and tons of Proactive packed inside his backpack. I got your back, kid. That shit sounds like applause. The faggots, the spastic fat chicks who sit in the back with no one to do their lab with. The kid with acne and tons of proactive packed inside his backpack. I got your back, kid. The faggots, the spastic fat chicks who sit in the back with no one to do their lab with. The kid with acne and tons of proactive packed inside his backpack. I got your back. She stood in line and got cut, tried out, got cut, loved art but the budget got cut, and she got numb and she only felt when she knelt and cut. Fat chicks who sit in the back with no one to do their lab with. The kid with acne and tons of proactive packed inside his backpack. I got your back, kid. I know it's bad, kid. I got your back, kid. This next song, honestly, is not funny at all, but it helps me sleep at night. Art is dead, art is dead, art is dead, art is dead. Entertainers like to seem complicated, but we're not complicated. I can explain it pretty easily. Have you ever been to a birthday party for children and one of the children won't stop screaming because he's just a little attention attractor? When he grows up to be a comic or actor, he'll be rewarded for never maturing, for never understanding or learning that every day can't be about him. There's other people, you selfish asshole. Must be psychotic, I must be demented to think that I'm worthy of all this attention, of all of this money you worked really hard for. I slept in late while you worked at the drugstore. My drug's attention, I am an addict, but I get paid to indulge in my habit. It's all an illusion, I'm wearing makeup, I'm wearing makeup, 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 makeup. Art is dead, so people think you're funny. How do we get those people's money? I said our art is dead. We're rolling in dough while Carlin rolls in his grave. His grave, his grave. The show has got a budget. The show has got a budget. And all the poor people, way more deserving of the money, won't budget. Cause I wanted my name and lights when I could have fed a family of 4 for 40 fucking fortnights. 40 fucking fortnights. I am an artist, please God forgive me. I am an artist, please don't revere me. I am an artist, please don't respect me. I am an artist, feel free to correct me. A self-centered artist, self-obsessed artist. I am an artist, I am an artist, but I'm just a kid, I'm just a kid, I'm just a kid, and maybe I'll grow out of it. But anyway, I want to thank you very much once more for coming. This is my favorite thing to do, to perform. And you coming allows me to do that, and I really, really do appreciate that. Honestly and genuinely. I will now recede back into my stage persona. I just blacked out for 10 seconds. Love songs used to be so beautiful, you know? Let us go then, you and I, when the evening is spread out against the sky like a patient it thrives upon a table. T.S. Eliot, beautiful. Love songs nowadays, just as beautiful, guys, if not more. Justin Bieber, One Direction, Usher, you know them. You know their love songs. Beautiful, complex love songs, but these new artists, the J. Biebs, the 1Ds, the Ushers, they've They've done something very strange to the format and the structure and the purpose of love songs. And I tried to capture how they've changed it with this love song. I hope you enjoy it, and most importantly, mark the differences. Jason Derulo. I love your hair, I love your name, I love the way you say it. I love your heart and you're so smart cause you gave away it. I love your sis, I love your dad, I love your mom. But more than all of that, I love the fact that you are dumb enough to not realize everything I've said has been said before in 1,000 ways, in 1,000 songs, sung with the same 4 chords. But you'll still love it and let me finger you. Yeah, finger you, finger you. Oh girl, I hope you don't think that I'm rude when I tell you that I love you, boo. I also hope that you don't see through this cleverly constructed ruse designed by a marketing team, cashing in on puberty and low self-esteem and girls' desperate need to feel loved. America says we love a chorus, but don't get complicated and bore us, though meaning might be missing. We need to know the words after just one listen, so repeat stuff, 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 yeah. I love my baby and you know I couldn't live without her, but now I need to make every girl think this song's about her, just to make sure that they spread it like the plague. So I describe my dream girl as really, really vague, like I love your hands cause your fingerprints are like no other. I love your eyes and their bluish, brownish, greenish color. I love it when you smile, that you smile wide, and I love how your torso has an arm on either side. Now, if you're my agent, you might be thinking, oh no, sound the alarms. You're not appealing to little girls who don't have arms, but they can use iTunes, so fuck 'em, who needs 'em? Oh girl, oh hello Satan. Satan, you taste so good. Repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff. Everybody. Repeat stuff, repeat stuff. Come on, louder, I can't hear you. Repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff. Young ones, listen up. I'm in magazines full of model teens, so far above you. So read them and hate yourself, then pay me to tell you I love you. And your parents will always come along, because their little girl is in love. And how could love be wrong? How could love be wrong? When you repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff. I am a vessel. 666. Illuminati. Freemasons. We know it's not right. We know it's not funny, but we'll stop beating this dead horse when it stops spitting out money. But until then, we will repeat stuff. I feel like hip-hop used to be a voice for the voiceless, you know? And now it's become, at least in the mainstream, a symbol of misogyny, gay panic, fiscal irresponsibility. So I figure, if you can't beat 'em, join 'em. Hitting the club up VIP, I got a fake mustache and a fake ID. I look like Wooly Willy with a really woolly willy. And I bypass the bouncer, pass by an ex and a flexing bouncer. Wowzer, look at all of Bo's hoes, looking for a ride on Bo's hoes. And I spot a little Latino, booty so big, call it Oprah's ego. We go do it through it, she says Dios mia, mi amigo. Pull it out, stick it in your mouth, and I bust in the back of ya. Swallow, bitch, there's people starving in Africa. Single every single day, do it every single way. Make the single lady say, oh, Bo. And if I were gay, though I swear I'm straight, I'd make the fellas say, you're an ice cream sundae with a cherry on top. But careful, cherry, cause I'm the king of pop, pop, pop. Pop goes my weasel, now you look like Jackson Pollock's easel. My suggestion is you don't blow till you know what congestion is. Swallow when you know what digestion is. Follow Bo, the only question is, have you been splattered before by the Mad Hatter Matador? Cake batter, nevermore. It don't matter whether you're Spanish, French, Swedish, or Cambodian. I'll slime you so hard you could be on Nickelodeon. Single every single day, do it every single way. Make the single lady say, oh, Bo. And if I were gay, though I swear I'm straight, I'd make the fellas say, oh, Bo, oh, Bo, oh, Bo, Bo, oh, Bo, oh, Bo. You think that you can handle me, girl, don't make me laugh. I say my junk is bipolar, it'll split you in half, yeah. And if you're lucky, I might just bring you home, and I'll have you going down like you're growing an extra chromosome. And when you grab me, don't grab me by my buns, cause I got a bad case of the runs. I got the runs, I got the runs. Single every single day, do it every single way. Make the single lady say, oh, Bo. And if I were gay, though I swear I'm straight, I'd make the fellas say, oh, Bo. I wanna break it down for y'all. I came from the streets with nothing. Now I'm making hit records. For my people still living in the streets, still living in poverty, I want to tell you, I'm doing this for you. My success is your success. And I know you may be thinking, hey, if you really believe that, why don't you use some of your money to help rebuild the neighborhood instead of putting spinning rims on a gold jet ski? And to that I say, chorus is coming out. Single every single day, do it every single way. Make the single lady say, oh, Bo. And if I were gay, though I swear I'm straight, I'd make the fellas say, you gotta fume like a tuna, I'll smell you later. I met a fat chick and I fucked her in an elevator. It was wrong on so many levels. It was wrong on so many levels. It was wrong on so many levels. It was wrong on. It was wrong on. It was wrong on. Single every single day. Do it every single way. Make the single lady say, oh, Bo. And if I were gay, though I swear I'm straight, I'd make the fellas say, oh, single every single. Do it every single. Pop that single like a Pringle jingle. Oh, Bo, the song's almost completed. All this little ditty needed instrument that's double reeded. The oh, Bo. Yeah. Oh, Bo, play that, oh, Bo.
This is a song about anal sex and God. Yeah, you clap now. It's called 10-Foot Cock and a Few Hundred Virgins. So So you're gonna live in paradise with a 10-foot cock and a few hundred virgins. So you're gonna live in paradise with a 10-foot cock and a few hundred virgins. So you're gonna sacrifice your life for a ride on a UFO. And when the Lord comes down in his shimmering chariot of salvation, you're gonna be the first to know. And so if God was there from the very beginning, he invented men and women, then he also invented wanking, then he said wanking was sinning. So now if I'm feeling randy, I'm not allowed to hand shandy, but having sex with my family, that is just fucking great. It's all there in Ezekiel 8, just before he opens up his big pearly gate and says that it's a sin to take it up the date, even if it's great, even with your cowboy mate. So you're gonna live in paradise with a 10-foot cock and a few hundred virgins. So you're gonna sacrifice your life for a shot at the greener grass. And when the Lord comes down with his shiny rod of judgment, he's gonna kick my heathen ass. Oh, so if you cover the bodies of your women, everybody is grinning because black is so slim, and though it's not great for swimming, but it gives you an erection with the increased sexual tension, what with the UV protection that is second to none. You'll find it all in the Quran, just next to the bit that justifies guns and says that it's a sin to take it up the bum, even if it's fun, even with permission from your mum. So you're gonna live in paradise with a 10-foot cock and a few hundred virgins. So you're gonna sacrifice your life for a shot at eternity. And when the Lord comes down and I haven't done my penance, he's gonna disembowel me. Oh, you say that if I stumbled on a watch, I'd assume it had a watchmaker, then a muffin presupposes a baker, so we must agree sooner or later that this proves there's a creator. So if I put my foot in a stinker, you'd assume the existence of a sphincter, thus you don't need to be a great thinker to conclude that God's a bum, which negates the words of Genesis 1, which make him out to be so much fun, until Adam succumbed to temptation, and then his only son got nailed to a gum, or the Middle Eastern equivalent, which suggests that God's omniscience is nullified by his ambivalence, unless it turns out that he's impotent. And if God can't get a boner, I guess that explains the plethora of huge erections in his honor, because we all know steeples is a subconscious compensatory manifestation of a huge stiff penis, and still he tells us that it's heinous to stick a penis up your anus, even if you're famous, even if you're good at tennis. So you're gonna live in paradise with 10-foot cock and a few hundred virgins. So you're gonna sacrifice your life for a ride on a UFO. And when the Lord comes down with his big, stiff, slippery rod of judgment, I'm gonna be the first to go. He's gonna send me down below. He's gonna whip me like his hoe. You really think so? I'm gonna be the first to go.
I think some of the greatest songwriters of all time are country artists, Dolly Parton, Willie Nelson, you know? And if you're writing honestly, that is art, and I would never bash that. The problem is, with a lot of modern country music, what is called stadium country music, the sort of Keith Urban brand of country music, is that it is not honest. It is the exact opposite of honest.
where instead of people actually telling their stories, you got a bunch of millionaire metrosexuals who've never done a hard day's work in their life, but they figured out the words and the phrases they can use to pander to their audience, and they list the same words and phrases off sort of Mad Lib style in every song, raking in millions of dollars from actual working class people. You know the words, you know the phrases like a dirt road, a cold beer, a blue jeans, a red pickup, a rural noun, simple adjective. No shoes, no shirt, no Jews, you didn't hear that. Sort of a mental typo. I walk and talk like a field hand, but the boots I'm wearing cost $3 grand. I write songs about riding tractors from the comfort of a private jet. I could sing in Mandarin, you'd still know I'm pandering. Hunting deer, chasing trout, a Bud Light with the logo facing out. Hear that subtle mandolin? That's textbook pandering. I own a private ranch that I rarely use. I don't like dirt. One verse, one chorus in the bag. Now it's time to talk to the ladies. I'm hoping my southern charm offsets all these rapey vibes I'm putting out. Good girl in a straw hat with her arms out in a cornfield. That is a scarecrow. Thought it was a human woman, sorry. A cold night, a cold beer, a cold jeans. Strike that last one. I'm whacking you, I hope you're feeling me. Subtextually, we go to bed, you doze off. So I take your country girl clothes off. I put my hands on your body. It feels like, hey, it's a fucking scarecrow again. Like Mike Mandarin, fuck your ears on pandering. I write songs for the people who do jobs in the towns that I'd never move to. Legalize gerrymandering, tolerate my pandering. You got a beautiful mouth, I got a beautiful... Y'all dumb motherfuckers want a key change. Thematically meandering, emphatically pandering. I got a tight grip on my demo's balls. Say the word truck, they jizz in their overalls. You don't know what land you're in. I'm in the land of pandering, and I'll be up front. I do what I do, cause I'm a total fucking country boy.
Fuck the rules, fuck the game, fuck you tools, fuck your lame. If giving a fuck means sucking up, then fuck it, fuck the fame. A bit unstable, fuck you brain, a bit like Abel, fuck you Cain. Dumb little fuck, if I'm fucking something up, then fuck my name. Fuck the politicians, fuck missionary missions, fuck beauty competitions, fuck bigoted traditions. I fucking hate that shit I do, and if you don't fuck it, fuck you too. Couldn't get a fuck who I'm talking to, fucking who, fuck you dude. Fuck how I'm regarded, or if I get bombarded by sick creationists who are borderline retarded. Yeah, fuck me for my hard words, fucking now the R word. Fuck me for my hard work that got me into Harvard. Man, fuck it, fuck my past, fuck the time, fuck it fast. If you think I'm fucking with you, then you're fucking with your fucking last. God bless you, common cold, fuck the Pope, fucking old. If you love the poor, they would have sold this mansion made of solid gold. So fuck him, yeah, fuck it, fuck him. I said it, fuck him. Gonna save the vegans, preachers, all them geezers. Fuck it, fuck the fashion scene. It is so fucking obscene. It will take a poor fat teen chick and make her turn bulimic. Fuck the shit that I came for, and fuck the shit that I paid for, and the rappers I made a name for, calling for a race war. Now go out and pimp their rides, buy, accessorize, and turn 10,000 bright eyes to the company run by the white guys. You suck, you fucking suck, you suck so much, you suck. Fuck, if I suck as much as you, I'd motherfucking shut it up. You suck, you fucking suck it, so fucking shut it. Drop the beat, then pick it up like Mr. Bucket.
You got sticks and stones to turn
time I go to dinner, seems like I'm getting a little bit thinner. I'll sit down at the breakfast table, I can talk, well they're not able. When I look at them I find there's a single question on their mind. I wish it could go back to the way it was. It's not easy now because my whole family thinks I'm gay. I guess it's always been that way. Maybe it's 'cause of the way that I walk, makes them think I like boys. That I like boys. The goddamn question just won't go away, and I get asked every single day. But the way they ask it is not a disguise. Like, how was your day? Do you like to kiss guys? This is the worst, baby, this was my fear. Now their opinions are crystal clear, because my whole family now is shocked. I'm in the closet and the door is locked. Now my glory days are gone. I was John Elway, now I'm Elton John. My whole family now suspects watching SpongeBob had side effects. I'm not gay, and that's what I said. If I'm gay, hey God, strike me dead, you know? That's weird. Just 'cause I'm on the cheerleading team, or my birthday party at a Broadway theme. When I go outside, what do I see? That the clouds in the sky spell F-A-G. Because I think that God might think I'm gay. What does he know anyway? My grandma gave me a present just last year, and the card said, "Happy birthday, queer." My whole family thinks I'm fab. There's a guy's butt. Hey, Bo, take a stab. Come on. Why doesn't he get women? There's no other way. It's 'cause I'm lanky, not 'cause I'm gay, all right? Not 'cause I'm gay. Just 'cause I'm afraid of the snow, or my favorite color is the rainbow. That was a joke. I don't mean to yell, but I fear I must, 'cause I'm losing the people that I thought I could trust. Because even my boyfriend thinks I'm gay. Just kidding. You all probably think I'm gay. Man, this song is counterproductive. La 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 la. Because my whole family thinks I'm gay. What if they know anyway? You gotta look right through the haze. Easy Bake Oven was just a phase. My whole family thinks I'm queer. That is all I ever hear. But I've been as straight as a ramp, if you don't count Bible camp. Bible camp. I'm not gay, I swear.
It's a song I wrote when my grandfather took ill recently. When grandfather dies, life will be strange. When grandfather dies, my whole world will change. When grandfather dies, I'll scream and I'll yell, 'cause I'll be fucking rich as hell. So grandfather die, don't keep me in suspense. So grandfather cough up that inheritance. So grandfather don't hold on another day. I love you to death, but I got bills to pay. A stroke would be nice, disease would be cool. I'll scatter his ashes in my new swimming pool. I'll party with Hef, I'll dine with the Queen. So what say we unplug that machine? Oh, grandfather die before the fiscal year. Oh, grandfather, I wish Kevorkian were here. Oh, grandfather, fly, just take your final bow. Oh, grandfather, die, family hates you anyhow. For God's sakes, you must be as old as the sun. Your social security number is 1. You're deaf, dumb, and blind, and an amp
amputee. You donate your blood every time that you pee. Your arthritis acts up whenever it rains. You're so old your penis has varicose veins. Why don't you die, Grandpa? Why must you fight? You old motherfucker, just walk toward the goddamn light. Walk toward the light, old man. Walk toward the light, old man. It's all over now. My granddad is dead. A mysterious blow to his wrinkled old head. Before I collect a small oversight, but everything should work out alright. I'll start working on my grandma tonight. Thank you!
I don't know if all Boy Scouts are gays. They could probably tie the knot in like 50 different ways. Got a safe full of cherries cause I pop it and lock it. A girl's like a fridge, once a week you should stock it. Girl, if you're into rimming, it's only safe if you're swimming. But girl, don't sit on that couch cause I treat my objects like women. I spit fire like I just blew a demon. My shit's so hot, I'll leave your toilet bowl steaming. I'm gonna tear it like the cards of the gypsies. You'll bleed for so long, you'll get monthly ellipses. And if your pants are loose, I replete ya. You're a first-time vegan and it's nice to meet ya. I'm Bo Yo, I'm the greatest rapper ever, and I'll weather you think I'm clever or not. Think you better, you're not. Don't need a sweater, I'm hot. I'm a real G shorty that can really find your G spot. Whoa, yeah. Hey, what the fuck's a G spot? I don't know. Go to a vagina orchard, count 1, 2, 3, spin that plane around, you got a third world country. That's right, consider yourself warned, I'm offensive and creative like handicap porn. You're playing with your breasts, excuse me, can I try it, ma'am? You're pushing them together like a titty Venn diagram. Look at that crack, excuse me, can I buy a gram? Right below your diaphragm, ass looks like you're hot and ham. First base, we're making out. Second base, I'm getting faked out. Said third base, I'm getting takeout. And I try to take it home if I knew I'd take it out, but I just don't know. I said I just don't care. I said my flow's so cold, I need a tampon from a polar bear. And you can spell and smell my stink. B.O. lingers and it makes you think, cause I'm Bo Yo, and I'm the greatest rapper ever, and I'll weather you think I'm clever or not. Think you better, you're not. Don't need a sweater, I'm hot. I'm a real G shorty that can really find your G spot. Whoa, yeah. Provided that you point me in the general direction. Let's get ready. Cause girls are like donuts when I be busting bonuts. I can make them cream filled to give them a layer of glaze. I'm like Doug's friend Skeeter whenever I meet her. Because I skeet her so hard, people call her Patty Mayonnaise. Oh, Nickelodeon and cum. What? Yo, I'm blowing up like I thought I would. I'm circumcised cause I don't come from the hood. My girl is epileptic cause she's the one I'm jerking with. Come on, you Asian child labor, show me what you're working with. Ooh, large machinery. Cause there's an inverse relationship between respect and sex. I'm talking about religious sex, like a Mormon sect that says you can't have sex with members of different sex, but you can't have sex with members of the same sex. So if the sex can be different, the sex can be sane, and the only sex left is some left-hand shame. And girl, I left you cause you left the game, and if that don't feel right, then you can write my name, cause I'm Bo Yo, and I'm the greatest rapper ever, and I'll weather you think I'm clever or not. Think you better, you're not. Don't need a sweater, I'm hot. I'm a real G, think I'm really find your G-spot. Whoa, yeah. Oh, but I'm inadequate. Have I gotten that point across yet? How original. Yo, my junk's so long that it hangs and swings. So at the nude beach, people think I'm looking for lost rings. Play the skin flute, your big boy sings. If you want to take it all, wear African neck rings. They make your neck longer, cause I'm like, fuck it. Haters call me gay, but that ain't hating, cause I'm not homophobic, my morals are straight. And if I'm in the closet, then you are below me, taking the B-A-T out of basement, homie. Yeah, yo, yeah, what? Cause I'm Bo Yo, and I'm the greatest rapper ever, and I'll weather you think I'm clever or not. Think you better, you're not. Don't need a sweater, I'm a real G, I can really buy you what now? Oh, yeah, well I'm Bo Yo, yo, what? I'm representing you, I'm representing the people from the 01982, yo. Oh, yeah. Tonight at 10, the world is ending again, and we know why and when, so you better watch. We got a bit with some feminist chick, and also a picture of a starlet's crotch. Two people died, a double homicide, their bodies found inside of a wishing well, and we tackle the flaws in these obesity laws in a segment that's sponsored by Taco Bell. We got violence, danger, sex, and drugs, and it's awesome cause all of it's real. We do the illusion of news, and while you think you're choosing the views that you feel, all of this and more in live only on the Channel 5 News. Only on the Channel 5. Only on the Channel 5. Channel 5. Channel 5. Channel 5. Only on the Channel 5. Only. We got Chip Walker live in the scene with breaking news. Chip, are you there? Chip Walker here. Am I coming in clear? I'm standing near to the scene of the crime. This Iraqi guy shop seemed a newsworthy spot, so we've been gathering shots here for quite some time. Today, real fast, the owner's daughter passed. We grabbed a shot of her ass while the owner was near. Then he struck my chest, and now he's under arrest. And now you people have one less man to fear. His family's angry, crying, sad, and lost, and it's awesome cause all of it's real. I do the illusion of news, and while you think you're choosing the views that you feel, more as this develops live only on the Channel 5 News. Only on the Channel 5. Only on the Channel 5. We go now to Max Stevens with the weather for the weekend. What are we looking at here, Max? Umbrellas or picnic baskets? Max? It's only on the Channel 5. Alright, we got a signal. Cut to Max. Good evening, hi, it's your weather guy. I advise you to buy another lightning rod. We didn't catch this impending disaster. Maybe it's natural, maybe it's God. The sliding mud, the incoming flood. We'll never watch the blood from my greedy old hands. This job was fun, I had a pretty good run, but I've never been one to give in to demand. The people are angry, crying, sad, and lost, and it's awful cause all of it's real. We do the illusion of news, and while you think you're choosing the views that you feel, all of this and more in live only on the Channel 5. Only on the Channel 5. We're back. Only on the Channel 5. Only on the Channel 5. Channel 5. Channel 5. Channel 5. Only on the Channel 5. Only on the Channel 5 News. Only on the Channel 5. Only on the Channel 5. Channel 5. Only on the Channel 5. Only on the Channel 5 News. Only on the Channel 5. Only on the Channel 5. Channel 5. Only on the Channel 5.
This is a song about, I think, a feeling that we all get at times in our lives. Well, you know that feeling you get where you feel like you're the smallest doll in a babushka doll? This is a song about that. This is my earth, and I live in it. It's 1/3 dirt and 2/3 water, and it rotates and revolves through space at rather an impressive pace. and never even messes up my hair. And here's a really weird thing. The force created by its spin is the force that stops the chaos flooding in. This is my earth, and it's fine. It's where I spend the vast majority of my time. It's not perfect, but it's mine. It's not perfect. This is my house, and I live in it. It's made of cracks and photographs we rented off a guy who bought it from a guy who bought it from a guy whose granddad left it to him. And the weirdest thing is that this house has locks to keep the baddies out, but they're mostly used to lock ourselves in. This is my house, and it's fine. It's where I spend the vast majority of my time. It's not perfect, but it's mine. It's not perfect, but it's mine. This is my body, and I live in it. It's 32 and 8 months old. It's changed a lot since it was new. It's done stuff it wasn't built to do. I often try to fill it up with wine, and the weirdest thing about it is I spend so much time hating it, but it never says a bad word about me. This is my body, and it's fine. It's where I spend the vast majority of my time. It's not perfect, but it's mine. It's not perfect. This is my brain, and I live in it. It's made of love and bad song lyrics. It's tucked away behind my eyes, where all my fucked up thoughts can hide. 'Cause God forbid I hurt somebody. And the weirdest thing about a mind is that every answer that you find is the basis of a brand new cliche. This is my brain, and it's fine. It's where I spend the vast majority of my time. It's not perfect, but it's mine. It's not perfect, but it's mine. It's not perfect. I'm not quite sure I've worked out how to work it. It's not perfect, but it's mine. so much. Thank you for coming. Thanks.
Now the show is done. I hope that you had gut trembling or something resembling fun. And if you watch this thing alone, you probably didn't laugh, but maybe a few times you exhaled out of your nose. But if you hated it, that's fair. But either way, could you find a little more time for a parting questionnaire? On a scale from 1 to 0, are you happy? 'Cause you're on your own from here, so are you happy? I'm open to suggestions. Are you happy? But what the fuck kind of question is, am I happy? I really wanna try to get happy, and I think that I could get it if I didn't always panic every time I'm unhappy. Like I'm owed some life, or I'm always like happy, which is stupid because I wouldn't even want it if I got it. Wait, oh God, my dad was right. So if you know or ever knew how to be happy, on a scale from 1 to 2 now, are you happy? You're everything you hated. Are you happy? Hey look Ma, I made it. Are you happy?
It's Friday night, we're feeling alright, so let's get drunk off of alcohol. Take off your pants, dance, 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 'cause we're young and we're never gonna die. You are a girl, and I am a boy. Now baby, I know this might sound crazy, but maybe we could go halfsies on a baby girl or boy. The streets are cold in Williamsburg. Flowers grow like newly freed prisoners. I love you, but there's something between us. I gotta pick my flannel wardrobe up from the cleaners. When When you're driving down through Alabama with Georgia peaches falling, pick up your phone in your pickup truck, it might be Jesus calling. You're perfect, you're special, you should never change. And now that I've made you feel good, you can pay me back by buying my music, my music. You can pay me back by buying my music, my music. You can pay me back by buying my music. We used to be in a relationship, and now we're not in a relationship. But I don't need your relationship, 'cause I got a brand new relationship. So ha 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 ha, I win. I get sex in the club, sex in the club. I get sex in the club all day. I get sex in the club, 'cause this club's open in the daytime. I wanna text with you. I wanna text with you. I wanna text message with you. 'Cause we're the teenage demographic, and that's what teenagers do. We all want love. How many single ladies out there looking for love tonight? Yeah, woo that sadness out. Some more where that came from. Ladies, I know what you want. Want. You want a guy that's sweet, a guy that's tough, a feminist who likes to pay for stuff, the kind of guy that gets along with your friends without being attracted to any of them. A good boy, a bad boy, a good bad boy, a half good, half bad, half boy. Loves your brother, sensitive but not weekend. Is a great lover, calls your mother on the weekend. Now you might think that this guy only exists in your mind, but guess what? You're right. If you want love, lower your expectations a few, because Prince Charming would never settle for you. If you want love, just pick a guy and love him. And if he's got a thing for feet, say fuck it, sweep me off them. Now, the good thing is that at least men have very realistic expectations for women. He said, sarcastically setting up a second verse in a comedy's You want a girl that's nice, a girl that's not obsessed with her looks, but is insanely hot. The kind of girl that you can show to your folks, loves the movies that you like and always laughs at your jokes. A real girl, a hot girl, a really hot girl, a brand new, really hot, real doll. Wants to impress, he doesn't care if you notice, and only ever uses you to tickle her throat with. Now you might think that this girl only exists in your mind, but she's real. But last week she died. If you want love, lower your expectations a lot. You might think your dick is a gift, I promise it's not. If you want love, just pick a girl and love her, then whip out your dick and let the girl you love decline the offer. I don't want a neat freak, I don't want a slob, somebody with bedhead in a dead-end job, 'cause I won't settle for less than perfect. We want perfect children, a perfect life, perfect husband or a perfect wife. But deep down we know we don't deserve. But we all deserve love, even on the days when we aren't our best. 'Cause we all suck, but love can make us suck less. We all deserve love. It's the very best part of being alive. And I would know I just turned 25.